What is up, YouTube? JT, iamthetie coming at you with another episode of the Final Fantasy IX Let's Play walkthrough, and in today's episode we are entering Ipsen's castle and moving along with the storyline. Is this the old castle Hilda told us about? It's Howl's moving castle. What a strange looking place, like it's upside down or something. Alright, I'm gonna take 3 of you with me. The rest of you secure the spot. The grass looks very nice. There's Zidane. Hey, what's up, Amarant? I work alone. I always have, I always will. I don't know why you bother carrying deadweight all the time. What's your point? I'm saying working alone beats working in a team any day, and I'm gonna prove it. Hilda said there's some key here to break the seal, am I right? Yeah? Let's see who finds it first. I'll be going in by myself, of course. Amarant, you selfish, ignorant fool! Calm down, Esty. Let him go. Okay. I don't know what you're thinking, but if that's what you want, it's okay by me. Well, aren't you an agreeable fellow? Well, see you later. Are you sure about this, Zidane? Hey, what can I do? I can't change the way he thinks. Let's get going, everyone. We'll beat Amarant at his own game. That leaves a spot open in my group right now, which I'm obviously going to fill with Vivi, because Vivi is made of wind. So, one thing about this is that he said that the castle was inverted, right? But I'm learning stuff on pretty much everyone right now, so I am not going to change the thing. But basically what you'd want to do typically is that strong weapons in Ipsen's castle are ridiculously weak, and weak weapons are ridiculously strong, if that makes any sense. It kind of reminds me of, is it the, I forget what the caves are, like the Lodestone Cavern in Final Fantasy IV? If you guys remember that, where you had to fight the Dark Elf, and it was kind of like, where you couldn't wear any kind of heavy armor, because then you couldn't actually do anything like in the cavern itself, so you had to equip, like, basically like rags. It was something similar to that, but there's an Aquarius over there, and go ahead and read the Aquarius Galazio, because I love reading these things. Aquarius arrived late. Yeah, he asked everybody, who kissed Virgo? Uh-oh, someone stole someone from someone else, right? So, keep on moving along here, and we have a Moogle over here, Kumo, which I believe we have a letter to give to him. A letter, Kupo? How unusual. I'm so happy, Kupo. From Maki to Kumo. Hey, Kumo, how are you doing, Kupo? Us Moogles and Limblum are all wondering the same thing these days. Where the heck is Magnet Central? No one knows, Kupo. Do you know where it is, Kumo? It's supposedly really far away, and you can't enter very easily. I heard that you can't enter Magnet Central unless you're riding on a chocobo, Kupo. Hold on, I'll give you this in exchange for delivery, and we got ourselves a Kupo Nut. Now, the one thing about Kumo is that, obviously, he got a whole bunch of crap that you can buy if you really need it. The main thing that I think is really important is that he has vaccines. So, I don't have any vaccines, so let's do that. And, I haven't received any mail yet. So, we'll keep on going along here. I believe there's a treasure chest over here. Well, obviously, there's a treasure chest. You can see it, I can see it, we can all see it. For ice cream. What? And I forget what the... Is this a Cerberus? Blah, 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 blah. I just know he has multiple jaws. And I think he's like a fire elemental thing, but you know what I like to do? I like to cast Flare, because for some reason I think that Flare would be a fire elemental, but it's actually like non-elemental damage, so go figure. I don't know. But I think the thing got like 7,000 HP or something ridiculous like that, so he doesn't actually die to a Flare, which is really weird, but here we go. Actually, I forgot that I had Zidane steal. I was gonna have him actually attack. That was my bad. I'm trying to increase the power of thievery by having him steal more, because I haven't really been stealing all that much throughout the game. Well, I have, but not really, because it's mainly only on bosses, right? So there we go. But I love having the tandem of Aiko and Vivi, or Dagger and Vivi, or Steiner and Vivi and Aiko, or, you know, anybody else, so. Yeah, but Freya upgrades, and I think that's everything on the staff for Vivi. And the fun thing is, if you actually equip, like, the really weak staff onto Vivi, he actually hits pretty decently, if I recall correctly. Actually, he still hasn't learned Blizzaga yet, just kidding. I won't switch it over. Go over here, and we get a Cat's Claw for Amarant, which is stupid, because we don't have Amarant in our group right now, because he's a bum and he ran away from us. Like Goward, so... Go ahead, slide down here, and I believe there's nothing on the other side, so we'll just go ahead and scale this little ladder over here. And that door is clearly upside down. Whoever designed this is... I don't want him to design my house, that's for sure. I like the way the doors look, though. It kind of reminds me of like a Hobbit house in Lord of the Rings, so... There you go. First of all, you want to go up here, and I like to go ahead and jump to the right or the left. It doesn't really matter. Pick your choice. Pick and choose. You got a broadsword over here. That is obviously for Steiner. And if we go over to the left now... And it's funny, whenever I talk to my big sister, she has to make like the hand signal, you know, like where you put your hand out in like the shape of an L. And you can tell like your left hand and your right hand when you're younger, because on your left hand it looks like an L, and on your right hand it doesn't look like an L. So she does that still to this day, but you know, she's an optometrist, so I mean, she makes more money than me, so whatever. Some people just don't catch certain things, right? So it's like when you tell someone to turn to the right and then they like turn to the left. I've had that happen before. And then I was giving directions to someone, and I thought it was really clear, but I forgot, like, when you give directions to someone to get to a house or something like that, and they're young, they're going to be speeding the entire time, because whenever I'm, like, looking for a house, I naturally slow down, because I'm like, I don't want to miss an exit, but they're, like, speeding along, like, 40-something miles an hour, so they need, like, a 2-mile heads-up, basically, and I only need, like, a 10-second heads-up, because if I know I'm supposed to be turning to the right, I'm already in the right-hand lane, you know? I'm not, like, sitting in the left-hand lane, so I don't know. No. Keep on going over here, finally learned Blizzaga, and we will go ahead and switch over to a really weak staff. I don't think Vivi really has, technically, any kind of weak staff. Actually, all of them are weak, but I think the flame staff is the weakest thing that I can give him right now. Go ahead and open this up. We get a javelin for Freya, but because she's learning something on her higher weapon, and I don't think jump is affected by Ipsen's castle, so I'm just having her jump anyway. It's fine. Yeah, but I get to record this live. I'm gonna have to put this up like within 2 days of me recording this, so that's as close to like recent as you're going to get for me. This guy is totally from Final Fantasy VII, and from every other Final Fantasy for that matter. But if you really want to make quick work of him, I think he's like a demon monster, so if you throw Holy at him, he'll do like 9,000 points of damage, so. No, but it's going to be like really live, so I want to talk about some other random stuff. So I got to go to South San Francisco for orientation for Genentech, and that was the coolest thing ever. I had no idea how huge that site was. That was really freaking awesome. It's like a college campus. Like they have like 4 different colored shuttles. Like they're sitting on this one island basically. So you have the bay, a view from the bay on both sides. The weather in San Francisco is fantastic. I guess you could say it's like a little bit chilly, but I like chilly. Chilly is good. So like cold weather and the food. So we got to do that, and then we got like a really huge food stipend, which we obviously got to go to like really cool restaurants the entire time, which was really neat. Because I mean, like, I'm not gonna spend $100 and something on food normally, but if you give me a food stipend where that's my wiggle room, I'm like, well, let's go somewhere fancy, right? So I got to try out food that I never get to try out normally, and that was really awesome. So, and then it also like was paired with the fact that I think that was like the biggest group that they've ever hired at one point. It was like 6 of us. And then people from upstream, because I work in downstream manufacturing, and then the people in upstream, there was 2 people, so it was like a set of 8 people, basically. Yeah, so we got to like go out on the town every night, because orientation, like we had classes all day from like 8 to 5, basically. But yeah, but I was totally down with that. That was really cool. I totally want to go back there again. I need to find a way to like get them to put me in a rotation where you have to report back to South San Francisco like every month, you know, just to like do like a presentation or go to a class, and then they can fly you out. That would be cool, because they pay you for like airfare travel time and all the other stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. So, but that was awesome, and I definitely want to do that again. And it's nice because I basically have like a week off, but I'm not going to be recording the entire time. Like before, I'm going to preempt that question. Like I was actually going to go visit my sister, because I think she's due to pop with her baby anytime soon, but she's like still working for some reason. I can't figure that out. I was going to go visit her. I wanted to visit my dad. It was raining cats and dogs the other day in California, which is really weird, because Southern California never rains. Yeah, but I wanted to visit my big sister. I wanted to visit my dad, and this is I think it's an Agarest and a Gargoyle. And I forget what the key to defeating him was. I think what you're supposed to do is just kill the guy in the back. Oh crap, I don't have any... I have no magic. I can't use my most powerful spells, can I? Here we go. Here we go. I'll throw an ether on you. Throw it on you. And I'll just have them throw an ether on you. Yeah, I basically have like a week off because they're gonna move me to the other side of the week. So like normally I work like Sunday through Wednesday, like 5:30 in the morning till 4, because I work 4 times, like 4 days, 10-hour shifts basically. And but they decided to move me to Wednesday, Saturday, and then instead of putting me on day, they put me on swing, which is like 3 o'clock to 1:30 in the morning, which is really awkward. But it's not really that awkward when I think about it, because I was kind of complaining for a little bit. But then I have to keep in mind that I used to work at In-N-Out Burger when I was younger too. And I mean, like, it's not like the schedule at In-N-Out was any better either, because I'd have to work every weekend. So you lose Saturday, you lose Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, because it's a food restaurant. That's when you're the most busy, right? So you lose Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You'll randomly get, like a Monday and a Tuesday off, which makes sense. So basically, like, I have, like, more retail-ish hours, but, I think I can make it work. Like, it's not ideal, but I can handle it. It just kind of sucks, because you're in a college town, but you can't do anything on a Friday and Saturday night other than work. But it's okay. I get to lead an area, which is nice. But apparently, like, me asking if anyone would be willing to switch with me to the other side of the week at some point made them angry, so I have to keep my mouth shut. So I have no idea. But obviously, that thing sounded hollow a while ago, so think about it for a little bit. Keep on pushing. Come on. Things gotta open, right? Damn it. Try something drastic. I love this. Here we go. I say, karate chop to the forehead, Chuck Norris roundhouse kick to the face. Oh yeah. That did not do anything. Alright. We'll take a nap. We'll take 5. It's cool. Oh, whoa, what the? I love that. That's so cool. I want secret doors like that wherever I live. I'm gonna, like, build a house and just put, like, secret doors everywhere. Good times. Good times. Yeah, but hell, we got, like, taxi cab vouchers, too, so we could travel around San Francisco, like, all day. It was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it. I think it was, like, probably the best week of work that I've had in a long time, if that qualifies as work. You're late, Zidane. I'm the winner. See how much time you lose by working with others? Have you figured out how to break the seal yet? Take a look at that wall. Maybe you can figure it out. But it's no longer my concern. Wait, what do you mean? I proved myself right. I don't need to follow you around anymore. We may be enemies the next time that we meet. See ya. Ah, who does he think that he is? It's his way. We can't change him. Alright, let's get going. So what do we do over here? Well, obviously we're gonna look at these. Let's see. There's something written on it. My power is protected under the shaking ground. Keep the earth mirror. Let's see. This one too. My power is protected high atop a fiery mountain. Keep the fire mirror. Let's see. And this one, my power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. Keep the water mirror, and this one is really hard to reach. Let's see. That means, oh, this one too. My power is protected behind a tornado. Keep the wind mirror. So obviously I want to look at all these, so mirrors is the only way that I can describe these items. They each have their own elemental attribute. There is writing on the back. What does it mean? Terrace Chronicles. I've linked these items with the artifact, but I am not entirely sure about it. The only conclusion I've reached so far is that they're not of this world. I learned that they hold terrifying powers. How were the powers used? Perhaps it was used to seal some other great power. And the mirrors were lost, ending my research. All facts about their origins have vanished, and all I've learned is that I know very little. How confusing. Alright, but let's go ahead and drop some ethers on Vivi. That way he just has some magic for the upcoming area. Alright, well it looks like we got what we came here for, so let's go. We've been staring at that mirror for a really long time. Anything interesting? Yeah, my face. Like Hilda said, those things on the wall must have something to do with the seal. Let's think about that later. We need to get out. Mirror, return to me. Wait, who's there? Oh, well, rodent infestation. Energy flow. Interrupted. Energy to Tahara. You dare get in the way of Tahara's master plan? What is this? My name, Tahara. Return my mirrors. You should say please when you ask for things. Fool, you'll regret this. And I'm pretty sure I killed something much smaller on the floor outside of my apartment the other day. Anyway, we got ourselves a boss battle here. We got Harka, or whatever the heck he wants to call himself, giant rodent. Give me a can of Raid. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. He's like molting. Okay. I think this guy's like pathetically easy. The only thing that I think he's really good for stealing, he has an Elixir, I think he has Mithril Claws, and he has the seal of Orichalcos, basically. He has an Orichalcone. So I would suggest, you know, getting one of those if you wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and have... I'm trying to stall for a little bit before I kill him. I'm gonna have Vivi... or not Vivi steal. I want to have Zidane steal, Vivi focus, and then Vivi can do 9,999 points of damage with Flare. Now, I think Freya's gonna be really useless the way I have her set up right now. So we'll find out. There you go. Let's go ahead and drop some Holy on him. And I'm trying to debate whether I want to split this up into 2 videos. I don't think I will. I think I'll just... I think, surprise, surprise, I'll make it kind of a longer video for you guys, because I like doing this in storyline segments. So, here we go. Why can I not steal anything? I thought I would have been able to. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, but I think this guy's pretty easy. By the way, if you hold the square button, you can make the, like, the info disappear. You see what I'm doing? Oh no, he's compact now. He's a roly-poly. Oli. So, what should I do here? I'm gonna throw an Ether on someone. Why not? Technically, you can throw Protect on everyone. Here we go. I got the Orichalcone. Orichalcone. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't think it's Chalcone. It could be. I don't know. So, here we go. But that's everything that I really wanted from him. So now I can actually kill him. When he's tiny, he's like resistant to physical attacks, but he's really weak to magic or something like that. There we go. He got big again. Couldn't steal anything. There you go. I'll just summon Medine. I like Medine or Maduine or whatever you want to call it. Let's see how much Flare can do after 2 focuses. Yeah, that seems about right. 9,000. I'm telling you, Vivi is such a boss, though. Like, if you had Reflect times 2, like, you don't even need to focus anymore. You just bounce spells off of whatever character. And then, like, if you get, half MP, like, the ability, and attach it to him, like, Vivi can attack forever and ever and ever. It's awesome, so. That and, like, auto-regen, like, combined with, like, all the summon animations and Flare, it makes it really hard to kill someone like Aiko. Like, cause, you know, like, Aiko has, like, no HP, right? But she's sitting at, like, full HP the entire battle, so. It's like one of those things that you... It's like a really easy game mechanic to abuse if you're not careful, so... Here we go. Holy. On you and you. Ooh, I love that sound when it died. That was so cool. It's like shrieking. Here we go. And I did not equip anything new onto Freya, right? When is all? All is when. You'll never break the seal. Wow, he just went into a different dimension, didn't he? The question is, what do I do now? Because she has not learned Dragon's Breath yet, and she is clearly not learning anything over here when she could be, so... I will put, extension on her. Auto Potion and MP plus 10%. That sounds fine with me. I can work with that. Alright, let's ride this downstairs, and I think we just have to backtrack from this point. Do I need to do anything right here? External learning boost? Whoa, I'm not learning anything over here. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Here we go, auto reflect for you. And I don't think he's learning anything else, because otherwise I imagine I would have caught that beforehand. So let's get the heck out of this this castle. Apparently I don't want to jump that way, or Zidane doesn't want to jump that way. Keep on climbing. I will climb all the way down. Yeah, but the hours are kind of weird, but I think I can make it work. So I'm okay with that. And then I'm trying to it was just so much fun hanging out with the people, because it was like one of my favorite people to hang out with. Like, I was talking to one girl, and then we're like competing for like BFFs, basically, like at the factory. It sounds really stupid, but like it's her thing. So she's like, "Oh yeah, this person's my BFF," and I'm like, "Well, my BFF is this person." And we're just like we're goofing around. So I got to hang out with her the entire time, and I like hanging out with her, so it was fun. And then I got to hang out with the same girl that I got hired like alongside me, and she's awesome, and she's really funny. So. keep on going along here. Yeah, but I'm totally gonna make this work. I think I can get... The thing is, like, I don't want to work for Genentech. I want Genentech to work for me. You know what I mean? It's like... because my career, like, my path that I could take within the company is what I make of it. So, it's just... It's making sure that you don't rub people the wrong way if you're being too forceful. So, I'm gonna... So, like, if I don't want to be on a shift, I'm not gonna say anything about it. But I'm gonna knock it out of the park. That way, like, I can get into, like, a rotation that involves, like, more sciencey related things in the long haul. I think that'd be a better idea. So, there's options, and then obviously I could still be studying for other things. But the thing is, like, the hardest thing for me right now is that higher education is so damn expensive. I can't bring myself to put myself 250 grand in debt at the moment. And it puts me in an awkward spot, because I actually get paid, like, pretty good money. Like, even though, like, my job's supposed to transition to, like, the material management, like, warehouse area, per se, like, there's, like, a little bit more labor intensive, like, I get paid close to, like, 50 grand to do that, so it's, like, that's pretty good. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, that was scary. How clever, we must have activated the trap when we reached the top. Well, I'm glad you're okay, then. Let's go, they're waiting for us outside. Speaking of traps that activate, if you activate this one over here, you can actually get to an item. And that's the only one you really want to activate. All the other ones will just drop you to random areas that don't give you items, so... Go ahead, hop over here, climb up here. Zidane looks so funky when he's climbing. I imagine, like, how weird it would look if Vivi and Freya and Aiko were trying to climb that as well, but... And then I think... No, we can't go all the way up just yet. Here we go. But I'm gonna go ahead, stop off, and save the game for a second. I'm gonna make sure you don't have a letter for me to deliver. Go ahead, save a Kumo. Let's save, Kupo. And there's one other thing you want to do inside of Ipsen's castle before you move along. First, you want to save the game. I will save it right here. The eye castle in the small room. Alright. With the pitchfork, plan clue. Here we go. And going along over here, and now you'll notice that there is a pathway that was not open before. And so you go over here, and then now you can see the treasure chests, so now you'd be able to get those treasure chests later on. So, you cross over here, this will actually enable us to, I think it's an extension for Odin, like the summon for Odin, so... Keep on going over here. If you go over to this side, I believe there's a treasure chest over here. And I actually did like a small run through of this, because I haven't done Ipsen's castle in a while, so if it looks like I know where I'm going, it's by design, so... Yeah, but there's another veteran, and I don't feel like killing him, really. Like, I could use the experience, but I don't really care. Like, I just wanna... I don't feel like cutting video. That's the problem. I'm too lazy, so... Oh, no. That is not what I see when I look in the mirror normally. A creepy death man. Alright, let's hop. Let's boogie. Go, 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 go. Yeah, but Ipsen Castle is really weird, because it reminds me of the Lodestone Cavern in Final Fantasy IV, where you just had, like... Where I couldn't equip any of my heavy armor with Cecil, and, like, he couldn't even hold a freaking sword, so he's, like, either using a bow, depending on what game you're playing, like, because he can use a bow in some Final Fantasy IV versions, and in some of them he's, like... He can basically, like, punches people, and that's all he can do, right? Like, he uses, like, a knife. That's what I want to say. Yeah, but that's super awkward. Like, you have to equip really crappy items, and I think the first time I played through Final Fantasy IV, because there's, like, an item limit to how many items that you can hold in your inventory, like, I sold all of my crappy items, so then I had to rebuy them, and then, like, I lost all this money, and it was, like, really infuriating. But, with that said, Final Fantasy IV is an amazing game, by the way, so you should play it, because I really want to record that stuff, but I don't know how to record the stuff off my PSP, and I don't want to play the Super Nintendo version. Nope. I don't want to play the Game Boy Advance version. Nope. Like, I want to play the PSP version because I think it's so vibrant, and the translation is just so good, and I really like the bass, and like basically like they have the DS soundtrack attached to it, and the bass, like, it just really hops out at me. I feel like it's a better overall experience, but if I do that, I'm not going to do like a perfect run through of it, like, because you know how some people have to get like a 100% bestiary. Ancient Aroma, and that is obviously for Odin, so that is the one thing that I wanted to do over here. Alright, this elevator back up. Elevator go up, elevator go down. And now that we can see those two treasure chests, we can actually grab those in the other room. I'm debating whether I want to do that right now or with Zidane by his lonesome. I'm gonna let Zidane do it by his lonesome. So here we go. Keep on walking over here, and that is going to end Ipsen's castle and the video for today, right? 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 Why is Zidane walking like a drunk man? Hey, sorry to keep you all waiting. You win, Zidane. You came out first. Wait, what? Wait, what happened to Amarant? He was waiting for us at the top and left as soon as we got there. Wait, I thought he took that off. Is he still inside? No. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go look for him. What a brave soul. See, Zidane is so thoughtful. All the ladies want to go out with Zidane. Is that... No, that's not the right... the right thing to attach to that scenario. Selflessness is a good trait. That's all I can say. So here we go. Open up the treasure chest over here. You got a mage staff for Vivi. That's great. So I get crappy items when I don't need to be in Ipsen's castle anymore, right? So go ahead, climb back down here. Sliding all the way down. I am a future fireman, and I'm sticking to it. Ugh. Well, hold on, who's there? Ugh. Who's there? Who do you think, dumbass? Zidane, why did you come back? Amarant, what happened to you? Answer my question. I told you we might be enemies next time we meet. Or did you come back to mock me? You say some strange things. Look, the guy outside told me that you hadn't come out yet. That's why I came out here looking for you. We don't have anything to do with each other anymore. You don't have anything to gain from this. Or do you? I don't understand you. I don't understand the way that you think. Who cares about what I have to gain? You need help right now. You don't care? You're willing to put yourself at risk to save me? Come on, we've helped each other many times since we joined forces. You're a part of the team. That's all that matters. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. And that's what being a part of a team means? Isn't it? Come on, that's enough talk. Let's get out of here. Enough of your babbling. Scarlet hair. And that means we get Amarant back in our group, and I think that he found the meaning of friendship. It's the perfect blendship. When all other friendships have been forgot, ours will still be hot. A walla walla bing bang bang. I think that's how the song goes, right? So there you go. We got Zidane and Amarant, so you could level grind with these two if you wanted to, but no, why would I do that, right? Because I can make this video end in less than 30 minutes at the pace that I'm going right now. I love this. I'm looking at the timer. I'm like really excited. Okay, here we go. Ipsen's Castle, less than 30 minutes. Booyah, speedrunners. That's what I'm talking about. Although, if you were an actual speedrunner, you do this way faster. Alright, listen up, everyone. Let's sort out what we found out in the castle. On top of this castle is a mural, a map of the world. There were 4 mirrors on that mural. The writing on the mirrors was in a language only I can read. My power is protected under the shaking ground. My power is protected behind a tornado. My power is protected high atop a fiery mountain. And my power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. I'm sure the mirrors are pointing us to the locations that help us break that seal. What that monster said before he perished provided us with a clue about the seal. One is all is one, meaning there is a connection between these 4 seals. Whatever, Velma. Whatever. So, what do? Are we going to take each location one by one? No, one is all is one. We're going to conquer all 4 locations at the same time. We're not going together like we always do? No, I'm going to drop off 2 of us in each location. Oh, I see. Hey, I'll go with Dagger. Wait, what? Why? It's called Ladies First, Zidane, and we girls have things to talk about. Uh-huh. Is that okay with you, Dagger? Sure, but where are we going first? Well, the nearest location would be, one of the locations you mentioned is just south of us. Oh, wait, you were listening in on us? Oh, I've been a sailor for a long time. I'm confident in my sense of direction. My power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. The location must have something to do with water. Well, no shit. Why not go there first? Alright, thanks for your help. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you forget your destination, and please remember to equip yourself properly while we are on board. You can relax, buddy. You're beginning to sound like someone that I know. Alright, Aaron, let's go. Yes, sir, now departing. And that puts our group back together, and there are two things that I can do at this point now. I can either drop off everyone and conquer all the shrines. I can go to Chocobo's Air Garden. I can go to Chocobo's, like, Miracle, whatever. But I will save that for the next video, because I'm going to put myself right at the 30-minute mark, if I'm doing my calculations correctly. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to do your thing, you know, whatever. Share the video, tell people about it, tell people about my Facebook page or whatever. I don't even know if people actually even visit my Facebook page. I should keep it more updated. I should put, like, random clips and stuff that I talk about normally in there. Because there's, like, random happenstance things that happen all the time when I'm walking around. They're just cracking me up all the time. I should throw those in there, because I put that on my normal Facebook. But, yeah, I'm babbling. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all another time. Bye.